The Hyrcanians were all slaughtered by your predecessor, my lord.
You think that your gods can stop me from conquering the world beyond?
Or are you a coward?
Good shot.
The film opens with narration setting the world. In the land of Hyrcania, during the Hyborian Age, the people lived in peace with the goddess of the earth, Shura, until the barbarian King Anzus swept across the land with terror and destruction. We meet our protagonist in the forest, waking her horse Veer from a bad dream and reminding him they are heading west. She prays to Ashura for guidance to find her people. She has been searching for a long time. Moving through the trees, she spots soldiers hunting through the undergrowth and conceals herself. When she emerges, she finds an injured animal and prays for strength to find those responsible.
Let's make some money!
Further ahead, she tells Veer to stay. She is going to cut some throats, then climbs a ridge and observes soldiers wrestling a rare creature into an iron cage for the Emperor's arenas. Before long, the Emperor himself arrives in a procession of machines and legions. His name is Dragon.
Archer, I want to hear of nothing but progress. Half a league. Are my machines not working?
He is young, lanky, and radiating contempt for everything around him. Commander Artran reports on forest clearing progress. The newly captured king of Tyrant is brought forward in chains. Dragon remembers him from the days when Dragon was a small slave boy, pouring ale at Anzus's table, and this man spat on him. He files it away. Bigger concerns. The Hyrcanian forest may hold the missing half of the Book of Secrets, a text containing the knowledge of all gods. He intends to have it.
Because I recall how you spat on me. Ancient history. Perhaps we can make amends. Do you know where it is?
Glorious dragon, the monsters.
What of the tribes who live there?
The Hyrcanians were all slaughtered by your predecessor, my lord.
You think that your gods can stop me from conquering the world beyond? I will defeat your gods. Do you want to know how? Knowledge that allows me to control the world. And I am the future!
Sonia moves to free one of the caged creatures and is immediately confronted by soldiers. She kills two without slowing. Then a pale woman in white appears, Anya, the Emperor's sword and closest companion. Their blades meet in a fight more fury than finesse. Anya is cold and skilled, quickly overwhelming Sonia and knocking her weapon to the ground. Just when Sonia turns the exchange, cavalry arrives and General Karlik delivers a blow that drops her unconscious.
You came into my forest and met death.
You dare to take what Dragon owns?
I have no tribe.
Where is your home?
Mind your insolence.
You looked as if you'll be better at this.
I thought I would be too.
Stay down.
She wakes bound to a chair in the Emperor's hall. Dragon circles her, questioning her about her people, cutting her skin when she stays silent. When she wrenches one arm free and drags him to the floor, he orders her thrown into the Damnati, the fighting pits beneath his arena. Chained and caged on the way there, she sinks into memory, her homeland burning, soldiers everywhere, her mother urging her to flee with the children. She ran. She saw her mother cut down. A woman shaking her pulls her back to the present. She nearly chokes the old crone before the reality of the pit settles around her. The Damnati is a brutal place where life is worth nothing, and the only path out is victory in the arena. A man introduces himself as Ozan the Untouched, Prince of Shem, never touched by a blade since his imprisonment, charming and ridiculous in equal measure. A woman named Petra, hard and practical, tells Sonia she will not survive a week with her attitude. When the captain processes Sonia for combat, he hands her a wooden sword and a costume offering no protection whatsoever. The crowd, he tells her, will love the spectacle. In the arena, Sonia and Petra are called to fight each other. Petra accepts it as survival. Sonia refuses. She throws her wooden weapons aside, demands combat with the Emperor himself, and shouts the challenge of the crowd. The Emperor's response is an arrow through Petra's throat. She collapses mid-stride. Sonia catches her, holds her, and whispers an apology as she dies. When soldiers charge into the ring, Sonia seizes Petra's fallen blade and cuts them down one by one, not cleanly, but with the full weight of grief and rage. Later, she presses Petra's neckpiece into the hands of Hawk, her grieving lover. They hold a quiet memorial in the only way available to them. Meanwhile, Dragon walks crudely through the latest invention, an energy orb powering the city, soon to arm new weapons. He is certain the missing half of the Book of Secrets contains the knowledge to complete his greatest project, a yoke that can control any living creature. Every test on humans has ended in death. The answers are in the book. He is resolute. A prisoner named Dakes approaches Sonia in the pit. He recognizes the songs she sings. They are Hyrcanian. He was an orphan from the forest, separated after Anzus's attack, who survived alone by learning the ways of the wilderness. He tells her something that changes everything. There are Hyrcanians living in the heart of the forest. Her people survived. She has not been wandering toward nothing. Sonia resolves that escape must come soon. Summoned to Dragon's chambers, she sees his map of the known world. Every land already under his control, the Hyrcanian forest marked as next. He shows her his half of the Book of Secrets and watches her face shift when she sees it. She recognizes it. Her people were its guardians. That night, a vision returns. The book must be protected, and that protection will cost someone everything. She wakes with her purpose clear. The next day's games are chaos. The arena runs with blood. Sonia is kept from fighting by the Emperor's order, forced to watch. She confronts the captain and forces him to arm her. In the melee, she whispers to another fighter to keep Dakes alive. She charges in. Then Dragon's plan reveals itself. He orders his own guard shot before they can face her, because her purpose is not entertainment. She is bait. He wants her to lead him to the last Hyrcanians. He pulls every Damnati into the arena and threatens to kill them all unless Sonia reveals where her people are. She refuses. He releases the Cyclops, a massive one-eyed creature fitted with a control yoke on its back. It tears through the fighters. Sonia fights her way onto the creature and tears the yoke free. She speaks to it calmly, tells it she is not the enemy. The Cyclops turns its fury upward at Dragon's platform. With the gates thrown open in the chaos, Sonia tells every Damnati to run. Then she has something else to do. She fights her way into the palace looking for Veer. When she finds her horse, she checks him gently, overcome with relief. Then her eyes fall on the orb. She takes up spears and drives them into it. The orb shatters. The building shakes to its foundations. The lab burns. Dragon's life's work, nearly all of it, is consumed in the fire. Crude Lys is killed in the destruction. Dragon is devastated. Anya tells him Sonia has gone to the forest to find her people. The freed Damnati wait at the White Chapel on the hill at dawn. Sonia arrives as promised. Ozan steps forward and reveals he truly is the crown prince of Shem. Dragon destroyed his kingdom, enslaved its prince, and now that prince is free and must go home to rebuild. He cannot stay to fight. They part warmly, Sonia telling him to stay alive, Ozan promising to return with an army. A scout arrives at the regrouped camp with grim news. Dragon's forces are close and moving fast. Sonia sends everyone deeper into the forest and stays behind. Leading them to her people would bring Dragon straight to them. The Damnati refuse to leave her and pledge themselves to the fight, not expecting to survive, but wanting to die for something that matters. The forest becomes the battlefield. The ambush is layered, fighters hidden in trees, beneath leaves, rising all at once. Foot soldiers fall. Then Anya arrives, dismounts, and the voices she hears surge, kill the Red One, and whispers in her ear that she will be Empress once she delivers Sonia's head to Dragon. As she swings, Veer charges in from the trees and sends her flying. The horse carries Sonia to the river. In the water, Sonia sees her mother. The vision is not comfort, it is instruction. Her mother pulls her beneath the surface and tells her the whole world is relying on her. She must shed who she was and step into who she is meant to be. Sonia rises. Inside the palace, Dragon has seized Hesper and taken from her the second half of the book. He merges the two halves. The missing section turns out to be knowledge of healing. He flips through it and throws it aside. Useless. He begs Anya to face what's coming outside. She refuses. He calls her a coward. The voices in her head echo it back. Voices he planted there himself, through potions, through years of careful manipulation. She understands in that moment, the throne was never going to be shared. Both draw daggers slowly. They drive the blades into each other simultaneously and collapse together, foreheads touching as they die. Dragon flees on horseback to the place of the gods. Sonya finds him there, the book open on his knees. She asks why he destroyed cities and enslaved people for knowledge that means nothing. He says he was trying to liberate the world, that the gods abandoned him the night Anzus attacked and left a child with nothing. Sonya was there that night too. She knows. Suffering does not justify what he became, and she tells him so. With a book beside him and his strength fading, he asks her not to let him go. She sits beside him, takes his hand, and stays until the end. She carries his body back to the Hyrcanian camp. When asked why she did not bury him where he fell, she says she wanted him laid to rest as a Hyrcanian. She tells her people she wants to travel, to see what lies beyond, but she will return. She hopes Ozin will lead with truth and justice. He tells her he will be ready whenever she is ready to claim her prize. Later, in a tavern, Sonya sits with a blindfold over her eyes, drinking at ease when a familiar voice steps through the door.